realize how dangerous this is?
We look crazy on the road right now.
Like, I was literally fighting him because I'm like, give me the wheel. Hello, everyone. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to the second episode of Above the Graves, Below the Stars, After Hours.
Yay!
It is our second podcast. Finally, guys. We are so excited today. We have our very first guest of podcast. Okay? I mean, you know this person. You've seen her before multiple times, but this is her first time being here on After the Hours. Welcome back, Sage.
I'm alive.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna make it back somehow.
Yippee! It's been so long, Sagey. It's been so long since you've been able to join us. And we're so happy to have you back. How have you been, Sage? I wanted to, I figured we could start this podcast off with, a little life update on, how y'all are doing and stuff. Guess first.
I'm doing good. I was very busy and or out of it the last 2 weeks, which was probably why I wasn't here. But I'm back now. I'm better than ever.
That's great. How are you doing at Graves? How's it going? My Sigma.
Update though, I feel like everything's been good, busy.
Anything been happening in you guys' lives? I don't know, you can, maybe we should start doing a thing, one thing you're excited to talk about, or, something, or, anything that's, if you have anything.
One thing that's exciting?
Or, not necessarily exciting, but just, one thing you want to, share.
I'm working on a comic series right now.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think I want to lock in and, make one of those public Instagram accounts and, actually lock in with, a comic series. I'm writing it right now.
Ooh, tell us more. Can we get a sneak peek?
No.
Stop. Is there, what's the vibes? I expect it to be, something horror-ish.
It's actually not. It's more like punk rock, outer space. The main character's gonna be an alien. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have you made art for it yet at all?
I have. I saw you followed my account. I have to follow you back. I'm sorry.
Did.
I forgot. That's the one.
Did.
Which I'm not going to say on here right now.
Ooh.
It's under wraps. It's secret.
That's cool.
So.
Stop. It's going to be so good.
Thank you.
Have you, come up with, a plot and stuff yet? What are the vibes? Are you gatekeeping?
I'm gatekeeping right now.
No. Oh my gosh.
But it's just something I'm excited to work on because it's I feel like I've been too nervous to share my art. I have another account that's just for friends, and I'm I kind of do you guys, as artists, even you, Sage, I'm bringing you into this. I need your opinion too. So I kind of just want to put my footprint down.
I do. I'm trying to, just reinvent, everything.
That's so real.
I'm just trying to reinvent, my, entire, online status or something. I've, gone back and, deleted a lot of old, TikToks and Instagrams I have. Because, at first I was, keeping up, art Instagrams and stuff. Because I'm it's cool to see my progress and, see how I've come. Then I'm, sometimes I'm just, this is not good enough to be on my art. Do I want people to see?
That's why I just made a new one. I don't even go back. I'm just whole new account.
I'm just clearing it up. I have I'm gonna redo my art business account. Or I'm gonna try to start it more as an art account and then start pushing stuff when I start selling stuff, or when I actually get stuff to sell or work. But I really want to try to work on that this summer, cause when I'm not stressed about schoolwork. But things have been pretty chill
this summer.
That sounds so cool.
I know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Things have been kind of rough because being an art student is not easy. Being stressed is very easy. Oh my gosh, I donated blood today, and the lady who's taking my information, she was oh, so what do you do, or what's your major? What's your major?
What's your major?
And I was art. And she was oh, look at you.
I feel like people like toddler like a lot of art students, and I'll be like,
la 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 la.
hey, I'm not a painting major, for goodness sake.
She was like, how's that going? And I was like, it's okay, I
Right.
guess. Like, it's not for the faint of heart, for sure. But, like, I don't know. Like, I was in the hospital recently, and I just, like, I'm, like, getting back into the groove of things and, like, just, like, trying to make up all my work and stuff. And luckily, my teachers have been pretty, like, nice about it. Like, they've all been pretty understanding about, like, giving me, like, extensions and stuff. And that's only because I had a hospital excuse. Only because it, like, trust. If I was, like, dying of, like, anemia or something and I didn't go to the
Anemia.
hospital, like, they'd be like, so you're a liar?
right.
Like, it took all of a piece of paper with 10 words.
Hospital band. I don't believe
actually
you.
still
Like,
have-
don't be
I
like,
actually had 2 hospital bands, one on my foot and one on my wrist.
hang
like,
it
not
up on
my
the wall,
foot, but-
dude.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I
Whoa.
want to. Like,
Dude, I was there.
like, I don't know. Being in the hospital was not fun. I was very anxious the entire time.
They're terrifying. Oh my goodness.
It was the doctors.
Were they at least nice to you? Because some doctors are.
I mean, like, yeah, they were pretty nice. They were pretty nice from what I can remember. But, like, I don't know. Like, it was fine. I also remember, like, just, like, sometimes, like, random men just coming in and just, like, staring at me. And I'm like,
Oh, what?
hey. Like, I remember
look
there
like
was,
a
like,
nurse.
this doctor, and he was, like, so nonchalant. Like, he
Stop.
was, like, asking me questions. And I'd be like, could you, like, I don't remember. Because, like, I wasn't really, like, doing that great. But, like, I don't remember, like, what kind of questions he was asking me. But they were like, he was like, how are you feeling? Do you remember what happened? Do you know what year it is?
What year it is?
He was like, what's your full name?
It's kind of a
And he
tough
was just, like,
question.
so straight-faced about it. And, like, I remember, like, asking something. And he was like, yeah. And then he didn't make any movement at all. He just, I
yeah.
was like,
Are
okay.
you real even? Are you?
But if I wasn't so scared, I would have been like, it's 1995, and my name's
Right.
Sasha Allen.
It would just be like a joke, but he'd be like, "Whoa, something
Like,
seriously wrong with you, right?
The brain damage.
Bye."
What's your credit card number?
Right.
What's your credit card number? I mean, hey, that would have been the perfect time to ask.
Right.
Actually, I don't have a credit card, so no, it wouldn't have been the
Right.
perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's what I'm saying.
No, there was this like 911
Oh.
episode, and it was about like this ice show or something that was happening, and
Oh,
literally
no.
like the scene. It was like this scene where like they were skating, and like some guy's finger like literally got like chopped off or something like that, and like
Oh no, yeah. See, that's why like, no, I don't do. I just don't.
No,
I don't even. Yeah.
But then I tried roller skating, and then I tried
That's what I was thinking
skateboarding,
of.
and I realized that I have the upper balance of a dying pigeon, so I just gave up.
Oh. Interesting. I know, but it seems so cool. I think skateboarding is the only thing I'd really want to invest. Like, I think it's so cool.
No, I know. Like, you don't understand how bad. Like, I've been trying to get into skateboarding for like so long, and like I have kind of, but like every time I've asked for a skateboard, I always get like the training one with like the chunky wheels, and like
yeah.
those are like fine, but like you can't like actually learn how to do tricks and stuff because those aren't like made for that. And I like, and so I'm
Yeah.
always like, I need to buy my own skateboard, and like every time I think about it or have the money, I'm like,
Could go to a Chipotle bowl. Honestly. I know. I had a skateboard and then I fell really bad in front of my neighbors and I never did it again. I was wearing a skirt, so
Oh no.
that's self-explanatory.
why would you do?
I don't know. I was looking fly, okay, and then I freaking did fly, and then I you never went back.
That's
really have to funny, look-
I was letting it fly, and then I flew.
I was gonna say a certain word, and then I was like, wait, I can't say that. I was looking girly pop.
Did you guys ride bikes as a kid? Because I loved riding.
Yeah.
I did like. Oh my
I
gosh!
like
When
my
I
bike.
learned, let me tell you something. Like
Yeah,
something
let
that
me tell you
traumatized you, me when I was a child, right? Like I was a child. Like we had like a backyard, but like and we had like a driveway, right? And like my driveway was like not super long, but it was like long enough that I could like we were like on a little hill, so I could like ride my bike down the hill and like circle around to our little like shed that was at the bottom and like come back up the hill, right? So like that, and like as a 5-year-old, that I never went out of the yard because why would I go outside the yard? Like
Right.
I would like, unless like me and my family were like going to like a park or something, or like out specifically, I wasn't out like riding the streets, you know. And my dad, when I was 6, he tried to teach me how to ride my bike. He tried to teach me in the alley.
An alley?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like in our alley. And then he had the audacity to be like, "You've never ridden in the alley before?" And I'm like,
Duh.
"No, Dad. As a 5-year-old, I have never ridden in the alley, and with the cracked streets, like literally, like you can't even push me at a good pace here because all these potholes and cracks and puddles and stuff that's all in the street. We made no progress." Because you wanted to go to and like I think about that now, and I always like was like blaming myself because like, oh, I can't like ride my bike, or like I can't ride without a train, he's gonna be mad at me. And I'm like, as a 6-year-old, why would I be able to ride on brickety rough potholed road that's like not like straight at all, like on my like Tinkerbell bike or something, my blue and pink bike.
Might as well just put me on the road with the car. It's like, just let me go.
It's like those dads that like take you out for your first ever driving lesson, the literal first time you ever get behind a wheel, and he's like, "Okay, let's go out on the road."
No! Dude, I don't think I ever did that. I think that was my driving instructor, dude. Took me on the road, like, first day, and I almost, like, crapped myself. I was like, we're going on the road? Twin? I don't even know where the freaking anything is. So that was like when we went on 540, if you know where that is, like that big highway. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I just think it's interesting because my driving instructor, like, because I had a driving instructor for like my highway, like to learn how to drive on the highway. And my driving instructor didn't like register that apparently, because I'm like, I know how to drive. Like, I'm just coming here to learn to drive on the highway because my mom's, like, nerves are bad. And he was like, we're starting in the parking lot. And I'm like, I'm not paying you for me to start in a parking lot. I'm, like, I'm ready to go on the, like, I'm here for, like, actual driving experience. And I'm like, what is actually happening right now? And, like, literally, when we actually did get on the highway, like, the first thing I remember is I was, like, merging onto the highway. My brother, like, you know when more cars are merging on and you can like move lanes. I was moving lanes because there was a car coming, just because like they weren't right up on me or anything like that, but I just wanted to move it just because literally I put my signal light on, I start moving over, he grabs the wheel and like pulls it back and pulls me back into the other lane. And I'm like,
making you seem sketchy on the road.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, hello?
Why are we swerving?
He's like, oh, you got scared? And he's like, no. I was like, no, I didn't get scared. I was just,
why'd you do
that? He literally did, like, anytime I was, like, trying to change lanes or did, like, anything, like, I guess that he didn't want, he would, like, grab the wheel, say nothing, and just pull it over. And I'm like, you realize how dangerous this is?
We look crazy on the road right now.
Insane.
Like, I was literally fighting him because I'm like, give me the wheel. Like, literally, give me the wheel. Like, it's so annoying. Like, because I was like, why are you fighting? You're supposed to be teaching me how to drive. All you can control is the brake. Why is your hand all the way over here? And he, like, wouldn't let go. And, like, my mom, like, she taught me to, like, drive, like when you're in the right, like, I don't know, whatever lane it is. But, like, when you're supposed to, like, kind of, like, lean to the left instead of leaning to the right because you can see, like, your left side better. And, like, because of whatever reason you can do that. And like he was like, yeah, I noticed you like lean to the left when you drive. And I was like, yeah, that's what my mom taught me. And he was like, well, you know, and I was like, you could also just like say, like, you don't have to like yank my wheel over so that I'm
dangerous.
like, exactly, that's so dangerous, especially on the highway. I'm like, you realize how dangerous that was?
We're
like,
gonna crash.
I'm like, he would not listen to anything. And I'm like, I like really don't like people like just like some men or like some adults that just like purely just don't listen because they think like they know, or like they think they know everything, or like they have and I'm just like, why aren't you listening to, like, you're my driving instructor, you're supposed to be listening, you're supposed to be helping me, why are your hands on the wheel?
Give it to me, I'll just drive. I'll do it.
I remember my driving instructor, anyone who learned to drive during COVID, props to you, because that was really rough. I remember he pulled up to my house.
Oh.
What?
I did. Really?
Stop.
This didn't happen to you?
Oh, this.
No.
We went to a place.
He would come to my house and then he would pick me up and then we would drive around, and that was our
Dang,
lesson.
he knows your address, twin. No, mine used to go to my high school.
Literally, either both of the driving courses I took, it was like a place. Like my mom dropped me off at a place.
Well, what happened was like we had to wear masks the whole time because, safety.
Yeah.
But he would, eat snacks the whole time, and then he would, throw them out the wrappers out the window.
Oh.
He would have me pull into construction lots,
and
active construction lots, so he could use their urinals, and all the construction workers would stare at me, and I felt really uncomfortable. And one time we passed a giant metal chain fence, and he said, "Wow, that's amazing. 90% of my students crash into that fence." And I'm like,
I'm still lost at the rapper part. What? The
Oh my gosh, that actually just
literary
unlocked a memory. That actually just...
It ended with us pulling up to a school. He said, "Wait here." I waited in the car, and he went inside. He's in there for an hour. I'm like,
What's he doing in the school?
he comes up with a stack of papers.
Oh my gosh, I
He
thought
gets
you
in the
were
car
going
and
to say
says,
a
"Okay,
stack
now
of
drive
money."
home." He's like, "Okay, now
Sage.
drive home." And then
Sage.
I'm like, and then once we get home, he reaches in his stack of papers, grabs one of them, gives it to me, and he's like, "Congratulations, you can now go try and get your license." Pat.
Great.
Bye.
Is he?
Oh my
is
gosh,
he
that
certified?
No, literally,
Oh my gosh.
Stop. That actually reminded me something. The same driving instructor when we were in the parking lot. He was like, do something. He was like, I don't remember what exact number he was like, 90% of my students failed this test, right?
Oh. Maybe it's
No
you.
pressure.
That's
He was
the
like,
problem.
not his test, but he was like, I'm finna ask you to do something. And like 90% of my students failed this, or like they immediately do it wrong or something. And I was like, okay.
well, that's nice to know.
And so he was like, go up to this mailbox and like turn like to the road, like turn or something. And he was like, and I go and I turn, and he's like, he immediately slams on brake. I'm like not calm at all. He like, I'm talking. I feel like I barely drove like 2 seconds, and he stomps on brakes. He was like, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. And I was like, did what?
Right?
I haven't even gotten to the mailbox yet.
Right?
And I don't even remember what the test was, or like.
What?
I don't even, like, maybe I was supposed to, like, adjust my mirrors or, like, something. But, like, I don't know. I was already in the car. Like, we were already in the car. Like, we were already, like, driving
Right.
or, like, practice. So I was like, what? Can you put... I'm, like, literally about to smash my head on the freaking thing. I'm, like, so upset. And I knew, like, I'm so, like, I don't even remember what the test was, or, like, what he even said, like, what was the, he's like, only, like, a handful of my students have actually got this. And I'm like,
That sounds more like a you problem.
get out of my face.
Right?
Get out of my face.
That's why you're a driving instructor. Like, literally, you're
Why are
worst
driving-
job of all time.
I actually can't do it.
Why are driving instructors so mean?
Like, literally, like, hello? Do you know how stressful driving can be?
Right?
And
I'm
they're
sorry,
just like,
you guys.
always
so
like,
scared of mine. I was intimidated by him the whole time. I just never made eye contact.
Especially when it's a dude, it feels more awkward. Like, I had a guy, too, and I was just like, oh, okay. How old are you?
like, I'm actually really grateful. Like, the person who actually did, like, my DMV test, he was actually a very, like, chill, like, funny guy. Because, like, the other guy...
Right? Dude, he's off something. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I had a lady from my official test. I really liked her. She was funny, too.
I
Oh my gosh, the DMV is the worst experience I've
It is. It's literally from hell. Like, I'm not even
like,
gonna
I can't even, like, oh my gosh, one time I went to this DMV in Cary, and, like, literally, I almost had, like, an aneurysm in there, because, like, there were a bunch of misogynistic dudes, and they were all just being, like, first of all, there was, like, this dude, like, people were in the line, right, and he was, like, yelling at everyone. He was, like, better have your papers, or, like, whatever. Like, it's, like, early.
Right?
Like, it's, like, they, like, not, like, just open, but, like, it's still a while before they close. He's like, everybody better have their papers, or you're being saying, like, blah, blah, blah. And he's, like, going down the line, like, kicking people out of the line because they don't have papers or whatever. And I remember there was, like, this lady, and, like, she didn't really speak English. And I guess she was, like, they were trying to get, like, her license or something. And he was like, oh, yeah, you don't have, like, these papers. And he was like, yeah, like, you don't have, like, he was like, I was like, can you like, when he finally got to me, I, like, made sure I had, like, all my papers out, because I'm, like, actually, what is going on? Like, I'm actually gonna have it, and, like, I finally actually had my papers. He, like, looks at my papers, and, like, he's, like, shuffling them, like, he hates his life. He's, like, shuffling them, looking through them, like I'm lying about what papers I have. And then he's like, okay, move on to the line, or something. And I can't remember if I asked him a question or something like that, but I was going, like, the main reason I was going is to get, like, a renewal license, because, like, I had got my learners in Georgia, but, I, like, moved here, and my learners expired, so, I think I was just trying to get, like, my license renewed, or, like, you know, a learner's license for, like, North Carolina, so I could, like, practice driving and stuff for my actual license, but, like, and, like, some places, like, when you, like, move somewhere, like, sometimes you have to, like, you have to update your license, but, like, North Carolina and Georgia, like, it was like, in some way, like, they were like, oh, you don't have to, like, take your learner's test again, you know, like, you be already, like, have your,
Yeah.
because it's just, like,
That
if it
makes
doesn't
sense.
have the same information on it from, like, different states, sometimes you have to, like, take the learner's test over again. So I was like, oh, the learner's test was, like, the information or whatever is still the same, so you just have to get, like, an updated, like, card, North
Yeah.
Carolina card, instead of having to retake the test, right? That's
Makes
what we were
sense.
told multiple times, because we, like, called, because I was, like, because I would have taken it, like, super early if I needed it to, because I wanted to, like, be prepared, but they're, like, we called and stuff, and they were like, you don't have to, you can just, like, when you're ready, like, come, like, update it, or, like, your Georgia one. And I was like, okay, like, cool. So, like, I go in, and, like, he goes into this whole thing about, oh, you're gonna have to take, like, the learner's test, and, like, obviously,
No.
I start panicking, because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take the learner's test, because one, I'm not prepared for the learner's test. I didn't come here
Yeah.
for the learner's test. I came in here for, like, my updated license.
Right.
And so, and, like, literally, I was trying to, like, talk to him, and they would, like, not let me get any words out. And, like, me and my mom were there. We were literally called and asked, and they were like, yeah, you can do that. And he was like, oh, no, you can't do this, and blah, 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 you can't do.
Boy,
And,
who
like,
are you?
literally, it was so annoying. And, oh, my gosh, like, literally, like, I called, like, a Raleigh DMV, because I was, like, I literally called this place this morning, and they were like, you can do this. And, like, we didn't know it was a specific, I just called, like, a DMV, right? So I, like, called them, and, like, somebody answers, and I was like, hey, so I'm at a DMV right now, and, like, I called this morning, and you said I could do this thing, and, like, I'm at a DMV, and they said I can't do this thing. Can I do this thing? And they're like, yeah, you can do this thing. So I, like, go back into the DMV. I'm like, hey, will you talk to, like, the other DMV people, because they're saying, like, I can do this. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my
Like, all this, that, and the
goodness.
other. And I'm, like, literally getting so pissed off, because I'm like, these men are not even, like, listening
Right.
to what I'm saying. And my mom was like, literally, let's just leave. And they're like, because I was getting so pissed off, because I'm like, I'm already irritated, because you've been over here
Right.
yelling at me. You're not, like, listening to anything anyone's saying, and it's, like, so annoying. And I'm already,
How
like,
old were you during this too?
I mean, like,
Recent?
not, like, too recent. Like, I was either, like, 16 or 17 or something.
That's still crazy. Like yelling at like. That's why I was gonna say like yelling at like a kid like 16, 17, a minor. Like, why are you yelling?
Like, I'm
at
like, do you
for?
hate your job? Because,
Dude,
like,
I know they
it's
do.
just, like, some people, like, I get it. Like, I would also hate my job if I worked at the DMV. But he, like,
But they don't even have to do
like,
much.
they're always just, like, I just feel like they're always so much more ruder than they, and I get, because,
Right.
like, I don't know, like, it's on one hand, like, I get, because, like, I remember being at, like, the other DMV, and there was this lady, and she was like, people always, like, get mad at me, and I just, like, work here or something.
Yeah.
Or, like, she's like, people are, and, like, it's, like, I get it, because the DMV is a stressful place, and, like, it is irritating. And, like, no, it's not your fault, but, like, you are the opening face of the DMV.
What was your guys' experience with the written test? Because
I failed it.
I
first time.
remember I
No,
was able to pass
twin.
it, but I was like that one more question and I would have failed it. And I was like having a full on like spastic panic attack in the chair.
Right.
And my mom was
That's so real.
across the room. She was in the little waiting area.
Oh, it's
And
so
she
creepy. They could like watch
and
you.
she just saw me in the chair going
Right.
just full on freaking out. I managed to pass somehow because I had like 3 questions left and they were all the questions I skipped on. So I was
Yeah.
like, luck, and somehow I lucked out.
No, that's
And
so, like, it's always so nerve-wracking, because it'll be like, I think you can only miss 4, and that'll, like, give you an 80, right? So if you miss, like, that 5th one, you're, like, cooked.
Yeah.
Like, you're already, and it's, like, 20 questions. And, like, it actually tells you. Like, I remember on my DMV, like, it tells you, and you like, it'll actually tell you if you got the question wrong. So I'll be sitting up
Right.
there with, like, 4 questions wrong, and I'll be like, I
This
still
is
got
the
5
last
questions
one.
left to answer. I'm gonna tweet.
Right?
Yeah, I failed the first time and I cried. I cried on the way home.
I would
It was
also
so-
cry, because ain't no way.
Because it also takes forever to even get an appointment. So I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, now you have to do it again in like, what,
Exactly.
3 months?
No, exactly. And then you can't even, like, come back, like, the next day or something.
Yeah,
like,
they're
it'll be
like,
like, yeah, you have to come back 3 weeks from now.
And it's like, oh no. And I
was-
just felt so defeated.
I was so traumatized from the no passing zone sign that now I can see it miles away without fail.
No
No passing zone. That's what it is.
To be honest, I don't even pay attention to any road signs. Like, I know I had to do like a road sign like eye view test, but I'm like, who even? Okay, I'm gonna sound like a terrible driver. I'm a good driver, okay? Well, excuse me, but it's like, you know, who's
Says
always?
Says the person who over here, like, I don't know any roads.
I know. Like, I feel like I don't actually look at. I know the stop sign. Like, I feel like
I know the stop sign. Good
Like,
job, twin.
who's really looking at all of these? Like, I feel like I use my context clues around me. Like, obviously, if I'm at the train, I'm gonna stop.
Around me. You're so
Do you
funny.
slow down around school zones?
Yeah.
Do you slow
I mean-
down around school zone?
Because I feel like that's something everybody knows, but if there's a super niche sign I've never seen before, I'm like, well,
Dude.
what the heck?
No, I know.
What's surprising?
Signs are so, because I feel like, because signs are like one of the most important things. Like I feel like half of your learner's test is signs, and half of like is basic knowledge. So like really like when I tell people, it's like kind of like basic knowledge. Like you like
Yeah.
kind of like some of this stuff, but like you should like study some stuff like all the like lines on the road, like what those mean and stuff like that.
Chances
And like,
are-
but like you should really like go over your signs because that's really what they're gonna be grilling you. But sometimes I feel like their signs are so random, and I'd be
there's
like,
so
when
many,
am I
I'm
gonna
like-
see like a truck going, like it'll be like a truck going down a hill towards like the sea or like something.
Yeah,
I'd be
it's
like, what is this?
I think those are more for the trucks. Like, if it's a steep thing, it lets them know, I think.
Chances
I don't know.
are, if the
I don't
sign
drive a
is
truck.
colored, you should probably pay attention to it. Whether it's like a yellow sign or an
I
orange
know the
sign or a
speed
red one.
limit, the caution. I feel like in the test they put more signs than they're actually like that than you use on the road.
No, like literally,
do.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it'll be like, so like what sign? Which one of these signs means a truck going downhill during
Right.
the snow? And I'm like,
Which
I live in Georgia.
Right? Which one of this says which one of this oh my god, I don't even know one that it was. Like some of them were like so niche. I was like, who made these? I feel like there's
remember
what?
I failed the railroad crossing one because they
Really?
did like they did the hidden version of the test where it's just the shape and you're supposed to recognize.
I
that it's
hate
just the
that.
shape.
I'm like, so many of them have the same shape. What do you dude, the speed limit is the same as like, I don't know, like another one. Like I'm like, what do you want from me?
Or like, yeah, it'll just be that white box,
Right.
and it'll be like, what sign is this? And I could be like,
so
it could
many.
be anything.
Right?
You realize anything could be on there.
I think I actually have to renew my license at some point. I think mine expires.
No, I know it does. It expires when we turn 21. We have 1 year.
Oh crap! My
King.
God, we have to start studying now.
I literally
I
know.
know.
Well, no, you don't have to
crap.
start studying. You just have to like
I'm
go.
21 this year. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you just have
Yeah.
to go to the DMV. I'm pretty sure it expires on your birthday even.
Yeah.
Or like
I
a
don't
little
have to
bit
take
after.
tests again, do I?
No, you just
I
have to
don't
go
think
and like
so.
update.
Goodness.
But you might have to. If they might make you do the
Sign.
Yeah,
I
the
could do
sign
the
test.
sign again, as long as I don't have to do the written or the.
I
getting
know.
in the car.
Oh my gosh, the learner's test is so like nerve wracking.
I'd rather do the driving thing again. Like if they make you do it again, like I've been driving for like 5 years. Like I feel like I could do the driving one
Maybe
again.
I can update my photo while I'm there. They didn't tell me when
They're
to
always so
smile,
ugly.
So I look so mad in my picture because they didn't
Dude,
tell me
I look
when
like
to
a
smile.
criminal. It's so bad.
It was the morning and I was really tired, so I just had the grumpiest looking face.
Right.
And then they didn't tell me when I was supposed to say, like, cheese.
I don't even think,
Blah.
because I don't think it matters if you smile or not. So they don't tell you. Like you can smile or not. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
And you know what was even worse?
What?
Back then, I had tried the bangs before I had tried them now.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like super long at the time because they like grown out a bit before I went to go take my picture.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was time for me to take my photo, the DMV lady took one look at me and she was like, "Your bangs can't be that long." So
What?
she clipped my bangs up, and I had to take a picture with that. Thankfully,
Does
I don't
your-
have-
She couldn't have like pushed him to the side so you could see your eyes.
Do you still
they
have that
kept mu-
picture?
No.
Oh,
That was my
only the
level
feed.
2. I have my level
Wait,
3
like
now.
she clipped it like with what? Like a
Don't
safety
let
pin? Like
anybody
it was
touch
like
my
up.
hair.
Oh my gosh. Like she didn't even let you do it. She did it herself.
So that's a traumatizing
Right.
experience that I'm
That's
so glad
crazy
because
because I feel like they don't even care. They shouldn't care that much. I mean, I wore makeup. Okay, I kind of look.
I remember your EC1 card, but
I was feeling glamorous, or like even my license now.
Say with the straightest face ever.
I didn't know if I was supposed to smile or not. But yeah, I feel like my license. I actually don't want to look at it again.
Okay, I
was
just
also
got my
shocked.
passport photo.
Oh, I
Like,
have to get mine
'cause I'm
too.
going to Greece for the summer.
Yeah.
And I was like so nervous because I like came in because it was like really like I did my hair and then I like went in because it was like cold, so I came in like with like my big jacket and like my hoodie and stuff on, and I was like, so because I had to go into FedEx, I was like, so do you guys have a bathroom that I can go and like freshen up my
Right.
hair and like stuff?
No, we don't.
And like
They're
the
only
lady,
for
she was
evil
like,
employees.
I was like, let me like, she showed me the picture and I think I was like, let me like push my bangs up a little bit because they're like blocking my eyes or something. She was like, yeah, you can see them a bit better in the second photo.
Man. I feel like we could wrap it up. We do have a lecture tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go. It is the study, so I'm like,
I know. I have to study, and I'm gonna probably like work on our study guide and stuff because it never stops.
It never does. Yeah, we'll get food too.
Yeah. But thank you guys for like tuning in for like our chat test. Actually, I really enjoy like when we like just chit chat. Like even if we don't have like anything specific planned, we'll be like we'll just talk, and we'll be like, what are we gonna talk about? And be like, whatever comes to mind.
Stuff. I know. I feel like we could go on a whole tangent.
I don't know. We just talk. I can't stop singing. So let's just talk. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to our second episode of Above the Grays, Below the Stars After Hours. This has been really fun. Thank you again for joining us for this time. Seiji, we hope you'll come back. Join us once again.
I would be so honored.
Once again, I'm DJ Starlight.
And I'm DJ Graves.
But yeah, thank you guys. Bye everyone. Bye lovelies. Have a good week.